Howdy! Here's another case study that I found interesting and that I wanted to share with you. Louisiana was a very spooky mare, and she actually had reasons to be frightened. She had been broken by heavy hands, pushed to gallop all the time, tied close against the wall to understand who's the boss, keeping the saddle for hours in her stall if she did not work correctly, and many other stupid and mean punishments. I edited this video to show you the whole starting over process of this gentle mare. I naturally started with the fundamentals. That is a perfect introduction with all horses. Desensitizing being the most important part for spooky horses, of course. Louisiana was particularly head shy. Who knows what she had to go through? Lunging was the second exercise I wanted to practice with her. It was important to let her know that we can work together without violence nor stress. Backing up was the last of the fundamentals, as frightened horses already tend to back up to move away from pressure. Louisiana had been saddled in the past, but not the good way. She knew the saddle for sure, yet she needed to learn how to remain calm and steady. As always, before I get on a horse, I check that this horse can move on the ground with the saddle but without getting panicky or nervous. Then I practice lateral flexion on both sides. That is my emergency brake. Bridling has been a big issue with Louisiana. She was head shy and ear shy. The first time it took me about 15 minutes to put the bridle on. Getting a frightened horse used to the bit requires time and patience, and a lot of rubbing the face. The horse needs time to understand that bridle does not mean heavy hands banging on the bit, or heavy hands squeezing the ears, or heavy hands pulling hard on the reins. So, just don't take it personally and remain patient. The horse will eventually trust you and understand that you are different, that your hands are careful and gentle. This mare may have been ridden a couple of times, but she had the reputation of a spooky horse, not controllable under the saddle. The idea is simple. Do not consider the horse as it is, but visualize the horse as you want it to be. Now that we knew each other better, it was time to start her education. I reinforced desensitizing from the ground and started to work the bases under saddle. Untracking the hind legs is the very first exercise I practice with all horses, as it is the basis of all the other moves and maneuvers. Moreover, that is the best solution to stop a horse getting lost. We have spent a total of 5 hours together in the arena over a couple of weeks. Not much. And yet, fundamentals are all getting better, although she can still be quite nervous sometimes. We started to work the foundation groundwork exercises in order to refine our horsemanship. Getting the soft feel when backing up helps to place the horse correctly on his forelegs. Half circles help the horse to feel good with his weight and changes of direction. The bridling process is not smooth yet, but it takes only a couple of minutes instead of a quarter of an hour. Louisiane feels better now when touched around the head and ears. Once on the saddle, I started to refine the maneuvers. And tracking the hind legs is now followed by moving the front through. Since the mare knows me a lot better now, I can start to desensitize her from the saddle. She knows I will never hurt her with my flag. And although she's not feeling comfortable yet, she accepts the flag I wave all around her. "15 sessions represent about 12 hours of actual work over a period of 49 days. Louisiane is now quite comfortable with my flag. She remains calm all the time, so we can work more on feel than reaction. The mare has learned to respect the flag without getting scared and uncontrollable. In the end, we started to work on more refined moves. Transitions are getting smoother, and we can ride at all three gates quite peacefully.